Let's get Colossal with Protoss Mage. The idea behind this deck is we are going to be trying to get Colossus's damage up as much as we can, hopefully getting to the point where one single copy of this will do 30 damage to our opponent's face. And to do this, we're going to be using a package to discover a bunch of additional copies, such as Rewind or Tide Pools, which has a 17% chance of giving us a Protoss spell. And then we're also going to be having a small Rainbow Mage package as a way just to have additional survivability late into the game. Now, for the Mulligan guide of the deck, any of the 1-cost cards are great to keep. Deputy is probably the most important 2-cost card to keep, though Maxitude could be really useful too. Any of the Protoss cards besides Colossus and Artanis are great also. And finally, any card that will generate you additional removal tools such as Tide Pool are great too. Now with all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, time for a game against Mage. This actually could be a mirror match. That could be interesting. It's battle of whoever gets more Protoss cards / gets their Protoss cards out first, basically. All right, let's see what we can grab here. Chalice isn't bad, but it could be definitely a lot better. Okay, there's shield battery. We could just slam down a photon cannon to slam down the photon cannon, but I don't know if that's actually something I want to do. It's just hero power. I think that's the safer bet. Okay, there's volume up. That's also a card that I keep going back and forth if I wanted to include in this version or not. But I ended up going with the package that I ended up going with just because I don't know. I like the idea of using type. I like locations, okay? I have a soft spot for locations, so, you know. Whenever I get to use them in some type of deck centered around them, it's pretty cool. Also, the location here has a 17% chance of giving us a Protoss card if we're not considering also the other cards that will generate or have a chance of getting an additional Protoss. Then it becomes more of a, like, I did the math. It's, I think 4 out of 34 or maybe 3 out of 34. I don't remember. Doesn't really matter normally, but then when you add the other cards in, it becomes like 6 out of 34. And then it's, yeah. Percentages are fun if you know what you're like talking about, you know. I might also be off on like what the initial breakdown there is. Speaking of getting a Protoss card off of a random discoverability effect, here we got 2. Okay, what are they getting here? Can slam down Tide Pool if we really felt like it, but I'm trying to empty out the hand a little bit so we can actually... And then we can destroy our own minions so they don't get any advantage off of it. At least that's the idea. But we get all the advantage, which is pretty nice. There's Discovery of Magic. Wait. Oh, the Void Scripture. Never mind. I was like, they're actually running Discovery. I think I prefer my version of the list over the one that's floating around a lot right now, just because this version of the list at least has like some relevance outside of the combo. Like you don't need the full combo. It also gives you a 1-cost card since that version really only has 1. I like having 2 just in case. Oh, that's actually really funny, but we don't have another Protoss spell to use or card to use right now. I mean, yes, we do have the Colossus, but we're not going to slam it down for 5 damage. There's Fire Blast. All right, it's Artanis. No, let's rewind, see what we can grab. I kind of just want the mana cheat. There's 2 reasons for doing it like this. Oh, we actually didn't need a 3rd one of those, but that's fine. Oh, well, okay. I guess we just freeze our opponent's face. And then get 2 cards. Why not? Oh, that's not bad. And they are running that. I don't like that as a one-cost card to use. I guess it does increase your survivability, but I don't know. It's just, I prefer to do it like this, I guess. Okay, let's just try to discover a bunch of additional cards if we can. Star Power could be useful. I don't actually, in this matchup, it might not be that useful, but we can always try, right? Sure, free card, why not? And then destroy one of the minions just so we don't have to deal with them getting an advantage there. Then Artanis of their own. It is kind of a shame that we can't like instantly deal with this. Well, I mean not instantly deal with this, but like destroy the 2 minions while getting the discounts. Alright, we can destroy one and then we can actually we can destroy them both. Never mind, I'm bad. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. Okay, we're up to 9 damage a pop. Might as well get the Divine Shield. It might protect our face from a Colossus Beam if they aren't smart enough. I'm assuming they're just going to pop us, right? I think we've played more Protoss cards than they have. We should be fine on that front. We should be able to survive a few extra turns, I think. Okay, let's see what we can grab. Sigil could be useful. Probably won't be, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe. Okay, Infantize into Primordial Glyph. Why not? A Photon Cannon. Why not? See what we can grab here. Rewind. Sure. Okay. Keyboard. Wait a second. So Rewind will probably guarantee us at least one more Protoss card because we've had so many other Protoss cards. We can use one of these to charge into our opponent's face to pop. Oh, that might be game. Hang on, wait. Okay, we want to pop that. Go there, and then use the Photon Beam on the 2-2. Then they're down to 1. And that's just game. GG. Turns out we no longer have to construct additional pylons. It is you. Let's... Also, Heat Wave is something that I'm going back and forth on too. Oh, please. Please, yes. What is this? Armor? Perfect. I'll take the Photon Cannon for free. Okay. See what I mean by, like, pretty high... Okay, I'm just grabbing Resident Skull. So yeah, like a 17% chance, like, I don't know. I think I did my math right when I said 17% chance. It's been a while since I've took math classes. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, I probably should have checked first. Sure. Coin into... Just perfect, actually. We're at 3 cards. Okay, I think the play is dry scale into battery into coil on this, depending on what they drew. In the initial list of this, I was using Greedy Partner. I ended up cutting out Greedy Partner because, like, I agree, it felt bad. I did a lot of, like, updating the list from the initial variants that I had. You just don't need... That's kind of funny. The 1 mana, like, I'd rather just run cards to have a chance to get additional copies. That's why I was running Tide Pool, but, like, you're right, Deputy feels like a billion times better. Okay, what are we getting? Armor. Costs 2 less, we can get something else. Okay, if I had to have a card to be destroyed, that would be the card. Let's Oh, Chrono Boost is funny. Maybe not for... Ah, screw it. We'll grab the Chrono Boost. We're up to 9 damage a pop. Good old Shutter Block. Okay, Warp Gate into... I'm just gonna use the Warp Gate. We'll go face. We're at 7. Like, there's an argument to be made here where we just would have used Hallucination and then, like, pop 2 of the minions. Maybe they'll leave up a minion on board and then we'll... Or, leave this up. Okay, they're not going to. Well, you know, it would have been cool. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll use Artanis and then Hallucination and then pop a few minions. That'll be fine. I think. Yeah.
Stand with me. For Artanis. Without iron. For Artanis.
Because we're at up to 11 damage right now. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of spaced out for a second, but you're completely right about... Why? Am I just dumb or... But why run these? Oh, Chrono Boost. Oh, Chrono Boost is such a good card here.
Our path is clear.
Okay, well, here's the thing. This is so funny. We're still using one of the Colossi here. This turn. Oh, please don't have a way to finish me off this turn. Or please don't give up. Please heal yourself up to full and then Chrono Boost. That draws us the guaranteed... Oh. They still haven't used Shutter Block. Okay. That's a little bit of a problem. No. Wait. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah. This is going to be so good. Oh, that is a perfect final game for the video. Oh, that felt so nice. Okay, time for a game against DK. Let's see what they have in store for us. It's probably going to be Zerg. This opener, Star Power, we definitely don't want to keep. Wisdom, we definitely don't really want to keep either, to be fair. I don't know. I keep going back and forth between wanting to use the rainbow package or not using the rainbow package. Also, Tide Pool might be something that we want to cut. It feels a little bit awkward some of the times. Like, sure, it's a guaranteed additional Protoss spell, but it doesn't always... Or it isn't always needed. Alright, let's just use Infantize, see if we can get anything good. Grab the Star Power, why not? Okay, mining casualties. Okay, Discovery of Magic. Another mining casualties. I'm actually and they are using the Zergs, which is interesting to... Zerg Rainbow DK, maybe? Might as well grab the Shield Battery. It's just another free spell, right? We can use Shield Battery, get Coil, and then hopefully that gives us another, like, 1-cost spell. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay, that's not bad. Grab the Frost Strike, just in case. Let's just hit one of those. Mosh Pit into... Infestor. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm very, very curious. Oh, that's funny. We'll grab Skeleton Crew. Yeah, just pop that. I'm curious if they're running the Mosh Pit and such just as, like, oh, maybe this will, like, work, right? But it just doesn't end up working that well. Okay, there's Spawn Pool into Zerg Lane. Okay, we can use star power, get rid of the entire board. Perfect. I was gonna say, it would be just my type of luck if, like, if we destroyed the Infestor before the other two cards, they would be, like, buffed up. And keep those two minions alive. Okay, so they have to be... Okay, that's interesting to go down this route for Zerg Rainbow. I mean, we can use star power again. We can see what we can actually get here. Oh, do I care about that? I don't think we care about drawing 4. We're just going to use the star power. I was kind of... Well, actually, no, that wouldn't have been good there either. Okay, there's Nidus Worm. If I can speak correctly. Into another Zergling. And Baneling Barrage. Dreadhound. Baneling. Okay, so we'll get rid of the Baneling, just to get rid of the Baneling. Then we can use the Warp Gate. Okay, we're up to 8. Let's draw a few cards. Chrono Booster is actually pretty good for us. Okay, there's Baneling. Number 2, I should say. Oh, Viper! Okay, draw a few cards. Oh, hang on. That could be interesting, depending on what we can randomly generate here. Another Chrono Booster is not really what I want to see, but, you know, it'll work. Okay, gold charge, get rid of our minion. Don't really want to use the Colossus next turn, but I don't know if we, like, survive it long enough if I don't, right? At least we can we can buff it up a few more times. So it's 10 damage a pop. Still not enough to do lethal, but, like, it was close enough. We'll be able to randomly generate enough cards, right? Hopefully. Okay, I mean, okay. Sure. 3 damage a pop. Rewind actually isn't bad if we can get something good. Frost Strike, why not? Get rid of the Res Cup. It might actually come up. Probably won't come up. Remorseless Winter into Heat Wave. The perfect combo. We're still in this. I don't know how we are, but we are. Ziliax, okay. If only we were running Bob in this deck. That would make life a little bit easier. Just going to get the Warp Gate out of the way. There's Artanis, which isn't bad. We got rid of the Ziliax. We'll probably slam down Artanis next turn. Okay, Brittle Bone into Infestor and Yelling Yodeler. Rewind! Okay, there is one card I really, really want. Frost Strike is exactly what I want to see. Okay, we choose Frost Strike. We attack into the one... Come on, Reska. Always Reska. It never fails. Alright, let's take this Infestor and infest right into victory, hopefully. Alright, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts to the deck. So, I played 20 games with the deck, ended up with a 45% win rate. Actually, around where I had expected the deck to be. I will say this, in some of the replays, we were using Star Power instead of a Blizzard. Honestly speaking, I think Blizzard is just a better card because it freezes out your opponent's minions without hopefully triggering their death rattles. And you can win the game just by slamming down a Colossus if you can survive long enough into the game. Overall, this is a real fun deck to try out. It is probably one of the better Protoss classes currently in Standard, but there are some other lists that I want to explore soon. And like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye.